What's the worst decision you've made in business?
Getting involved with the wrong people, and that's I don't mean that that there's anything wrong with those people. It's just that you need to be aligned, and it's like if you have somebody in a business, and it could be yourself, but if you don't have an aligned culture and you have people around you that are pulling you one way and you're trying to take the business another way, then I think that old mantra of taking your time before you actually commit to bringing people on side, I think is just making sure that there's a compatibility there.
If you look back at that decision, was it that you haven't done your due diligence, your thinking through? What was it that made it a bad decision, like the anatomy of a bad decision?
Yeah, sometimes I think it is just not working through the process. So you have to look at, okay, this looks good, it all sounds okay, but actually taking a bit more time, maybe taking a little bit of advice around the decision you're going to make, especially if it's a partnership in a business. I've seen, and not just personally, but I've seen a lot of partnerships bust up, and they can be soul destroying, and they can ruin the business and the venture. And then when you look back and you talk it through, there's often warning signs of incompatibility or drivers in different directions, people at different stages in their life or with different outcomes. The classic thing is, and I'm advising another business at the moment where two people have got together and they're agreeing on everything, and so that they can't see the need to have a shareholders agreement. And I've pointed out, well, now's the time to actually get a shareholders agreement and make sure you are aligned, because it's not now when you're agreeing on everything that you actually need this. It's down the track, and there could be third parties involved. Somebody might want to sell, so you need to be able to spend that time making sure that you're on the same page. Like exit's the classic one. I'm in this business for life, whereas your partner might be thinking, actually, no, I just want to turn this over in 2 years' time and expand. And they're fundamentally different ways that you're going to live and treat the business.
Is that what happened for you?